What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and I have a day trading recap for you today. Traded stock RKDA. I have a red shirt on, but all right, guys. So let's jump right on into it. Wearing a red shirt today. I wore a red cap the other day. When was it? Day before yesterday, and it was a red day, real small red day. Wore a red shirt today, and it's a green day. I'm not superstitious, guys. I just do it jokingly. I'm not superstitious. I know there are a lot of traders who are very superstitious. I'm not superstitious at all. I I just don't believe in, this type of good luck, bad luck. I believe in God, and through him I'm able to do all the things I do, and that's just the way it is for me. But red shirt, green day, I love it. I just love that. And I traded stock RKDA today. And it's funny because when I wasn't going to trade today. As a matter of fact, I stayed up crazy late last night, something I don't do when I know I'm going to trade the next day. I have my routine. I go to sleep at a decent time. I wake up early so that I can, get to my computer, answer any emails, get any distraction out of the way, and then, take a look at my charts, take a look at the PRs, press releases for the morning, and just do my technical analysis and set up my game plan. That's my morning routine. I wake up, I pray, read the Bible, answer my emails, and then I hit my technical analysis and press releases and set up my plan. I check in, with some little bit of social media. I don't have push notification for anything related to stocks anymore on my phone, guys. I really don't. No push notifications on Twitter, no push notifications on stock twits, none of that. Ever since I did that, I changed that. Recently, my trading has like completely changed because I just took all the noise away. All the noise away. I talked to my buddies in chat, and that's about it. So today we had RKDA, and it's funny because I was in bed and I checked in, I looked into Twitter and I see someone had mentioned RKDA. I saw the press release was cannabis based because they're dedicating a division of their business to cannabis. So that was good. That was good. I like that. I brought up the daily chart on my phone. I looked at the daily. I saw that this has not spiked in a long time, ever since like way back. And I actually traded it last year in this craziness. This was last year, so ever since then we've been just kind of like fading. But I think it was about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we started to notice. Well, a week ago, we started to notice that the stock was curling up, and there was one day in pre-market where it had some weird, I guess it was this day, where it had some weird volume. Like it just got some weird random volume out of nowhere. And ever since then, it's been on our radar. It's been on our radar. And today when I saw the combination of the daily chart, saw the combination of, the press release and all the hype it had, I said to myself, we got to keep this thing on watch. But I said I'm not going to trade today, so I'm probably not going to touch this. Well, it opened up and I was still in bed and I was checking into it every so often, and I started to notice it was holding $7. Here you have the 3-minute chart. Oh, well, I don't need to bring this one. You can see it here. See, it held a low today of 693 right here, and then we started to hold above the $7 area. So I paper traded it from 719 to 780 right here. Boom, on this VWAP test I paper traded this move. So I got in here 719 area paper trade and sold at 780. Pretty nice little gain there. That was just a paper trade. But then I quickly realized the immense amount of potential we had in here. Extremely low float, extremely shorted stock with extremely good news. So this warranted to take a trade on it, at least a small trade, especially knowing how I was not very prepared today. I went ahead and started to eye an entry in here, and I did capture a starter entry at 790. I captured, here are my orders. Captured a starter entry at 790, and then I added at 805, and then I sold at 831, and then my target was $9, so I sold right there at $8.97. I thought I actually got a $9 fill to the penny, but no, I got an $8.97 fill, which is fine. That's over $1 a share from my actual entry at $7.90. I sold into this push right here. I basically was flat in this candle. These are 3-minute candles. The reason I sold at 8.30 was because 8.34, I believe at the time, was the high of day. 8.36, something like that. So I sold at 8.31. And then I kept that other half for a push to $9. And I got it. And I do have that trade here live for you. Oh, and at the time when I got into it, we were holding VWAP area and the 90 EMA was curling up. So I was using that 90 EMA as my stop. I was risking about 30 cents or something like that. So that's why my first sell was a 1-to-1 ratio, and then my second sell was a 2-to-1. I was holding for that VWAP 90 MA crossover, and once it did get that crossover, you could see that volume spike and that big pop. So you can see it here live. I did record this whole trade. Wow, it's kind of pulling back kind of hard there. So I recorded this whole trade. It's 9 minutes. I'm not going to play for 9 minutes. I'll fast forward for you. But you can see I'm already in 100 shares. My cost basis was $7.94, even though my entry was $7.90, because, you know, factors in commissions, E-Trade. And you can see VWAP is right here. We're holding support. 90 EMA is curling up. You know, looking and analyzing the chart still. Looking at all these points of potential support. You can see you have this kind of pivot here, which is lining up with the 90 EMA. That's a potential. That's why my stop was just underneath it. We see we're holding. 90 EMA is coming up. We're still holding the area. I was a little concerned in that action. But once we had this bounce here, I started to get more confident in it again. And that's when I said, okay, I am definitely going to add at the $8 break. Because if I add, I can, you know, scale out of this position versus getting flat right there in front of high day, just to be extra conservative and secure that profit. So you can see here, we're getting that 9 EMA and that VWAP getting tighter and tighter right in there. You can see this, right? Yeah. I want to make sure I wasn't blocking it. And now we have liftoff. I add there. You can see there I added 200 shares now I have. And now I'm just looking for the push to sell in front of high day. Right here, you'll see it'll come up now. So yeah, I was over here. I had a limit order out, sold it. That one closed off. I have 100 shares left. My new cost basis is 809. And now I'm just looking to sell right here in front of $9 or $9. That was my goal there at that point. We had really good volume on that push. Excuse me. I think I should have held on now that I think of it, looking at that volume, for a break of $9. Because we did get a nice break of $9. And we ended up making a nice high of, what is this, about 950. Let me see. Yeah, 950 is the high of day. But nonetheless, I'm really happy with this trade. You know, it's a really nice trade, really clean setup. Risk reward ratio was perfect. And I traded my plan. My plan was that entry. My plan, I had my stop, and my plans were 2 exits. 8.30 and $9, and I exited at 8.31 and at 8.97. You see, we touched $9 there, and I sold. I really thought I had that $9 fill, but I guess I got filled at 8.97. Whatever, you know, 3 pennies. Really good trade, really fun trade. I had a blast, you know, trading this stock, and I really hope you guys were able to take advantage of RKDA today. This thing still has potential for more upside. There are a lot of shorts in this stock. So if it gets some more buyers in, we're probably going to see another squeeze. Definitely something to keep on the radar in the coming days. What did you do today? What did you trade? I know the small caps have been kind of slow lately. Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Give the video a like for that live trade. Awesome. It was a great trade in the plan. And I'll see you on the next one.